Have you ever wondered how something as simple as salt can transform your life? There are ancient secrets, passed down from generation to generation, that most people are unaware of. And today, I am about to reveal one of these secrets to you. Imagine bringing peace, balance, and good energy to your home with just a handful of salt. Does it sound impossible? But that's exactly what you're going to discover in this video. In this video, we will explore an ancient practice used by Buddhist monks and sages from various cultures who use salt to purify spaces and ward off negative energies. I will teach you how a simple ritual can transform the energy of your home, open doors to new opportunities, and bring harmony into your life. If you feel that something is blocking your progress or that the atmosphere in your home needs a renewal, this video will show you exactly how to change that situation. Have you ever gone through moments where the energy around you felt heavy or stagnant? Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try, things just don't flow as they should? So stay with me. The answer may lie in a simple ritual that has the power to bring more clarity, peace, and balance to your life. Stay with me and discover how something as accessible as salt can become a powerful tool for transformation. Let's begin our journey by understanding the historical value of salt. For centuries, salt was more precious than you can imagine. Entire civilizations were built and destroyed because of this simple mineral. From the ancient Egyptians to the Greeks and Romans, salt was seen as an asset of immense importance. The Egyptians used salt not only to season their food, but also in the mummification process, believing it helped ensure a safe passage to the afterlife. They knew that salt had preservative and healing properties that went beyond our everyday understanding. The Romans, in turn, valued salt so much that they paid their soldiers with it. This is where the word salary comes from. To them, salt was essential not only for food preservation but also as a vital currency for the economy and survival. But the value of salt goes beyond the economic. It holds a deep spiritual significance recognized in many cultures and religions around the world. It is precisely this spiritual value that leads us to explore its use in Buddhist teachings and purification practices. So, why was salt, something so common today, so highly valued in the past? What did the ancients know that we might have forgotten? Let's dive deeper and discover how these ancient traditions can bring peace and harmony to your life today. In Buddhism, salt is more than just a mineral. It is seen as a spiritual purifier. For centuries, Buddhist monks have used salt in their cleansing and protection rituals. They believed that salt had the power to ward off negative energies and evil spirits. In many Buddhist traditions, when entering a new space or starting a new project, a small amount of salt is sprinkled in the corners of the room to purify the environment. Buddha's teachings emphasize the importance of purity, not just physical but also spiritual and mental. Salt symbolizes this purity. In Buddhist literature, there are several references to the use of salt to cleanse not only physical spaces, but also to help purify the spirit, promoting mental clarity and serenity. Did you know that Buddha himself used salt in his daily rituals? There are records showing that he recommended the use of salt to his disciples as a form of purification and preparation for meditation. This shows us how important salt was and still is in Buddhist practice. By integrating this simple ritual into your daily routine, you will be adopting a practice that has been carefully preserved and passed down by generations of wise Buddhist masters. They understood that true transformation begins within, and the environment around us plays a crucial role in this process. So, get ready to discover how this Buddhist practice can bring more peace and balance to your life. Stay tuned, because next, we will explore inspiring Zen stories that illustrate the transformative power of salt and how it can be a catalyst for deep and positive changes in your personal journey. Many years ago, there was a Zen master known for his wisdom and serenity. He always found ways to teach profound lessons through simple gestures. One day, a young monk came to him, desperate, seeking relief for his troubled mind. The master, with a gentle smile, handed him a handful of salt and asked him to dissolve it in a glass of water and drink it. The young monk did as instructed, but complained about the bitter taste. The master then took the monk to a crystal-clear lake and asked him to throw the same amount of salt into the lake and then drink some of that water. The monk obeyed, and upon tasting the lake water, he realized it was still pure and sweet. The master then explained that pain in life is like salt. the amount of pain remains the same. However, the bitterness we feel depends on the container in which we place our pain. So, when you feel pain, expand your sense of self to include more than just the pain, like the lake, rather than the glass. Another Zen story tells of a monk who, feeling disturbed and unfocused, decided to spend a night in deep meditation. He used salt to form a circle around himself, believing it would protect his sacred space and keep distractions at bay. The next morning, he felt renewed and at peace, as if all his worries had been purified overnight. These stories show us that salt is not just a physical ingredient, but also a powerful symbol of transformation and protection. Imagine someone going through a difficult period in their life. Could be a loss, a failure, or a series of obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. In such moments, despair and demotivation can take over, making everything feel even more challenging. However, by adopting a simple ritual like the use of salt, many people have found a new source of strength and hope. An example of this is the story of Anna, a woman who faced financial difficulties and health problems. She constantly felt exhausted and unmotivated, unable to see a way out of her troubles. One day, after reading about ancient purification rituals with salt, she decided to give it a try. She placed salt in the corners of her home, carefully following the instructions, and began meditating daily beside those spots. Over time, Anna noticed a subtle yet significant change. The atmosphere in her home became lighter, and she began to feel a sense of calm and clarity she hadn't experienced in a long time. This simple ritual became an anchor for her, a daily practice that gave her strength and focus. She found the motivation to face her challenges head-on, one step at a time, and slowly began to see improvements in her life. In this context, salt serves as a symbol of purification and renewal. Each time Anna performed her ritual, it was as if she were cleansing not only the physical space but also her mind and spirit, preparing herself for new opportunities and breakthroughs. She turned a simple practice into a powerful tool for change and personal motivation. Now that you understand the transformative power of salt, let's go over exactly how to perform this ritual effectively and what immediate and long-term benefits you can expect. First, choose a specific corner of your home where you feel the need for more purification and positive energy. This corner could be a place where you often feel stressed or where the energy seems heavier. Could be in your bedroom, living room, or even in your workspace. Take a clear glass and fill it about 2/3 full with sea salt. Sea salt is preferred for its natural and less processed properties, but you can also use Himalayan pink salt or rock salt if you have access to them. Place the glass in the chosen corner, and as you do, focus on your intentions. Imagine the salt absorbing all the negative energy and purifying the surrounding space. Leave the glass of salt in the corner for at least 24 hours. After this period, you may notice a difference in the energy of the space. It's common for people to feel a sense of lightness and renewal. After 24 hours, dispose of the salt in a place where it won't be disturbed, like a garden or a plant pot, and replace it with a new portion if you wish to continue the ritual. Remember, continuous practice can strengthen the effects of the ritual. If you notice that the environment still needs more cleansing or if the energy feels heavy again, repeat the process as needed. The goal is to create a space that reflects the peace and harmony you desire in your life. The power of salt goes beyond what we might imagine. It is a symbol of purity, protection, and renewal that has been used by cultures and traditions around the world to bring peace and balance. By adopting this simple ritual in your life, you are connecting to ancient practices that value the importance of a clean and harmonious environment for spiritual and mental well-being. If you try the ritual and notice a change in your life, share your experiences in the comments below. I would love to hear how this practice has impacted your life and if you have found new ways to incorporate salt into your daily routine.